Hi friends, Magus Supreme here coming at you guys with another reading. So for this reading, um, in honor of, Valentine's Day and things that matter, I decided to do a relationship compatibility reading. Now, this reading can work between you and an existing lover, or you and someone that you have a crush on, or if you just want to participate in this reading and you don't really have a crush on anyone right now, this is going to be between you and the next person that catches your interest and catches your eye. I made it so that the energy in this reading could be very flexible. It can work with both couples, singles, and people who are just dating. So I put a lot of time, energy, and thought into this spread, into this reading, and for the preparation of the piles. So I think this is going to be literally my best love reading yet. So for pile selection, you guys, I decided to make 4 piles. You guys will be picking a Lenormand card, and you guys can just go by whichever image, number, or whatever really sticks out to you. So for pile 1, we have tree. Make sure I have it in frame, and I do. For pile 2, we have scythe. For pile 3, we have lilies. And for pile 4, we have man. So with that out of the way, we'll be getting into lay reading. Let me make sure I have everything set up. Move to the side, move to the side, move to the side. And here we go. So if you chose the tree, pile 1, then this reading is for you. Before we get into the cards, I want to give thanks. Thank you to everyone who chose this pile, and thank you for everyone who's watching this reading for supporting my channel in this way. I ask that you leave a like or a comment if the reading resonated, especially since I do like reading the comments and I do like interfacing with, my subscribers. Thank you guys for your love and your support. And if you guys want to support my channel, the links to do so are always in the description. Now let's get into the reading. So with this spread, let me make sure that I have everything in frame. With this spread, I made sure that, it was pretty inclusive. It has a lot of information in it. Okay, good. That one's still in frame too. And make sure the tarot cards are in frame as much as possible. And good. I was able to fit almost everything. Can fit everything in frame. Perfect. Good, good, good. This reading's already turned out good. So pile 1. On this side of the table, I have your energy. On this side of the table, I have your crush or your current partner's energy. And in the middle, we have spirit's input on your energy and on your relationship and compatibility. So we're going to start with your energy, pile 1. You're being characterized as hermit in reverse, which means that it's the shadow attribute of hermit, which says withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgment of others and refusing to help those in need. But I didn't take that. What I really got from hermit in reverse, pile 1, was that you guys are actually more extroverted than introverted. You guys really aren't people who like to sit around in the house. You guys are very active. I really got you guys like to go out. You like to work. You like to do things. You really can't stand being in the house, pile 1. Being in the house is really not your thing. We have the Taurus here represented as some of your energy. You guys could in fact be a Taurus, but if you're not a Taurus, then you just carry this Taurus energy with you. The Taurus energy is someone who's, very material motivated. Tauruses love to have nice things because they're ruled over by Venus. They like to have nice things. They like to eat good food. They like to experience the good life. Tauruses are all about luxury and comfort. And you could be someone who really likes to work for their luxury, work for like so they can have good nice things, work so they can eat at nice places and have good food. And you could also be someone who actually cares a lot about their appearance as well. The card here is we have this card represents your Venus energy, like where's your Venus, how's it express itself. And with the second house here, your Venus energy is very comfortable with you, especially since Taurus rules the second house as well. So your energies are very comfortable and very much aligned with themselves. You are very secure in the person that you are, Power One. And I got that very, very clearly. You are very secure with who you are. With Venus in the second house, this lets me know that making money and achieving like material success and abundance is very easy for you. It comes naturally. I really think, my Power Ones, that you're not really strapped for cash. You don't really be broke that often. You probably tell other people you're broke. You're probably not someone who likes to give of their money. You're probably not a very generous person. Probably someone who likes to hoard their money and keep a lot of things for themselves. But no judgment here. This isn't what that reading is about. It's not about whether you're generous or not, Power One. But it is something that I'm getting from here. Like you guys, you got your money, you keep your money, and you use your money for nice things for yourself. And even if you aren't really, financially well off, you have that energy of someone who's financially well off. That energy of someone who carries themselves like they have it, like they live a good life. So even if that isn't true, you carry yourself, and the energy you carry very much reflect that. So for this person over here, the person that you're crushing on, your potential partner, or just a person of interest, this person has the visionary card, which is capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. They also have the card of Capricorn with their energy, and their Venus energy is in the 11th house. The first thing that I got from this person is that this is a very ambitious, the person that you're crushing on, that you're probably currently involved with, or that you are interested in, is a very ambitious person. This is someone who really knows how to achieve the things that they want, and they work hard for the success and the recognition that they've garnered. This could be someone that's actually very well respected in their community. It could also be someone who's actually financially well off. Because one thing about Capricorns is they don't like being broke. And they will, in fact, work very hard to achieve the things that they want. And not just money, but also status as well. A Taurus couldn't really care about status as long as they're getting paid really well. A Capricorn wants recognition. They want the status as well as the money. They want it all. And that's something that I get here. This guy or girl can be a very forward thinker. Could be someone, like I said, very involved in their community, a very well and respected figure. Whether in their workplace community, they could be a manager, maybe even a CEO of like their own LLC, or they could be someone that does a lot of community focused and community driven work. This person that you're interested in is very, very good to their friends, because Venus in the 11th house means that it's someone who cares about other people a lot. They care about humanity. They care about other people. And they work hard and they strive to really be the best person that they can be and have themselves represented as like the best version of themselves. These are people who take their public image very seriously. With the 11th house here, they take their public image very seriously, and they like to be very well regarded by other people, and they work hard to ensure that. So these two cards, these Love Island oracles here, talk about how you guys like are when it comes to like love and relationship. For you, Power One, you have the Boat and Talking. This is about receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. And Talking is about interested, conversing more, awaited messages arrives, text, call, email, and hovering. Pile one. If you like someone, you definitely are gonna like really talk to that person. Um, I don't think you're gonna be like, a little too gel, or like really just put like, be too over eager. You're gonna do your part by sending messages, making sure that you call and text, like, send those good morning texts. Make sure you call them at least once a day. Do the things that you know to let them to show this other person that you're showing interest. And if you don't really get that back, if you really don't feel like it's being reciprocated, you will very easily move on and go find someone else to get what you need. One thing that I'm getting here is the energy between you and this crush is that you guys are probably in the middle of talking right now. Like you and this person of interest. Like if you guys are in communication with someone, but you're just wondering, like if you guys would be in a good relationship, then right now you guys are probably still just in the talking phase. If this is like someone that you're in a relationship with already, then you probably make sure that you have conversations with this person. You probably really enjoy talking to this person. And I really feel like you two actually might have a lot in common. Um, I feel that very, very strongly that you two might actually have a lot in common. Um, your desire to succeed. You both could be like pretty well off, or at least want to be well off and willing to work towards it. You guys could have like the same hobby, same taste. And I really feel that strongly here because you, Power One, you really like talking to this person. And if this isn't someone that isn't in your life yet, you're going to really enjoy talking to this person. And one thing that I really feel with the Bull card is you're really going to want this relationship to move to the next level. I feel like a sense of giddiness here. One thing I know about Taurus is when they do like someone, they try really, really hard not to show it, but they do become they do become emotional when their needs aren't really being met. They can get pretty angry, actually. I won't even say emotional. A Taurus can become very angry when their needs aren't being met by someone they have interest in. They do not like to lose. They don't like to lose when it comes to love. Because Tauruses always believe that I'm your best option. Like, where are you looking? So that's something that I really see here. So for this person is a very upstanding kind of person. Like I said, they are very big on their reputation here, with the Capricorn and their Venus energy being in the 11th house. This person is very big on their reputation, and with the sword and the rose, they'll always try to speak with honor, with truth, and really always try to like say speak with commandment as well. Like this person could be very, very masculine in their energy. If this even if this is a girl or a guy, they can be very, very masculine in their energy, say things how it is, say how they really feel, and be really straightforward. Really always speaking their truth, whether they like you or not. But this person actually probably really like you a lot, Taurus. I'm calling you Taurus, but Power One. If this is like just a person of interest, or if this is like someone that you've been talking to for a while and you just want to know if a relationship between you two will work, it most certainly is. And the other person likes you more than they're letting on. That's one thing about Capricorn energy is they're very guarded with their emotions. They're honest people, but they'll never really show you the depths of how they feel. And that's one of the biggest things about Capricorn energy. But this person will really like you a lot once you guys like keep it going, have a strong connection, and like really just like put the time in. This person will want to marry you, become very stable, committed, and yes, be with you for the long haul. Because that's the thing with earth signs, like whenever they get involved with love and a relationship, it's always for the long haul. Earth signs don't really like short-term relationships. They don't really like having their time wasted. If they're going to date someone, they want it to last forever. And this person is literally on the same type time as you, wanted to move on, wanted to progress in a relationship, and wanted to just like make it something deep and beautiful. So, Power One, this person is probably going to really like you a lot, just as much as you like them. And they're going to be honest with you. They're not going to do you dirty. They're not going to do you wrong. And this is like the makings of like a really beautiful, very strong, stable, and secure relationship. So this card here lets me know what your guys' relationship and attraction is predicated on. Um, if you guys are just like dating, I mean, if you guys are just talking or just like, you're wondering if you're going to be in a compatible in a relationship, this card, Sweet Surrender, tells me hell yes. You guys will actually be a beautiful couple. But the thing here with the Sweet Surrender card is learning to let your guard down. You and this other person could have a really strong guard and a really strong wall, and that's something with earth signs as well. They You guys just need to put the time and dedication in. Once this person sees that you're really dedicated to them, they'll let their guard down and express more to you. Once you see that this person is responding to your text messages, answering your calls, and giving you the energy that you want, you'll eventually let your guard down, and eventually it'll come to a point where both of you guys are guards are down, and now you guys are in a relationship. And it's a very beautiful and very natural progression, especially since you guys both have like earth sign energy. That I felt like pile one out of all the piles had the most harmonious energies. Like you guys have like the strongest compatibility out of all the piles, and the least drama filled relationship at that. So kudos to you, pile ones, for being very healthy and mature people. And that's also reflected here in the King of Cups. The first card here represents what attracts you two together. And honestly, what attracts you two together is the fact that you're both very mature people. The King of Cups, and I wrote some notes on it, it indicates stable and genuine partnership, emotional maturity, willingness. Oh wait, let me make sure I keep it up here. Willingness to take it slow. Since you guys are both Earth signs energies, it works out well, and there is understanding. Like you guys will really understand each other. You guys will have a strong compatibility. You guys will both be willing to take it slow, to work things out, and to let your guards fall down naturally because you guys will have that understanding with each other. So the next card is this is about what can you guys do to to come into closer union, or what can you guys do to like really come together and solidify this. So if you guys are already together in a relationship, this is what you guys can do to get closer and move to the next level. And if this is just someone that you're interested, that you're crushing on, then this is what you guys can do to in order to like move to become one, to become a couple. And it's the Eight of Swords in reverse. I normally don't hold my deck upside down, but when I do, I take it as like, as a sign and as an omen. Because when I pulled this, I was holding my deck upside down. So I took it as a sign like this was meant to come out this way. And when I looked into the Eight of Swords in reverse, this is what I found. It's the releasing of fears and anxieties around relationships. Let down guard and be vulnerable, and have faith that this connection is right. Like I said, Pile One, you guys will have a really great relationship. But the thing is, you guys both have guards up, but you both are willing to take it slow and mature enough to understand why you both have guards. And the only thing you guys got to do is just take it slow, and eventually things will meld and flow in a very genuine and heartfelt way. Very beautiful energy, Pile One. And then finally, this is the outlook of you guys' relationship, and you have Judgment. Oh, don't tell me I spilled water on my card. Where did that come from? Okay, well, there's a random water drop on the Judgment card, and that lets me know like this relationship, this union could very well be blessed, because this water literally just came out of nowhere on this card. So yeah. So the Judgment card indicates a yes. This is very positive. This is a very divinely inspired union. Um, the thing is though, like you guys just have to be careful with being too strict on each other, and allow each other freedom and trust each other. Power one. Learn to trust this person, and this person has to learn to trust you. Because, make sure that you guys aren't too controlling, too possessive, and give each other the freedom that you guys need to live your lives both separately and together. Um, if you're single and you're crushing on someone, or if you don't even know who this person is yet, there is a warning here to not really judge the other person. Don't judge them on their looks or even like their financial or social status. Power one, I get the feeling that you guys can be very judgmental about that kind of thing. Because I know for one thing, Tauruses don't really like to date people of a lower a lower financial standard than them. And the fact that your Venus is in your second house of resources, that could be something that you value very, very much. Someone with money, or someone with status, or someone that can keep up with your lifestyle or elevate your lifestyle. But this person, like if they don't really match up to that, because this other person could just be more of a bleeding heart, more of someone who gets involved in community work, more someone who whose goal is to help other people in the world, and they put a lot of their time, effort, and energy into things of low nonprofit organization, like helping people in that way, and a lot of things that's probably not so lucrative. Like if this person isn't really lucrative, or if this person doesn't really do work that brings them a lot of money, but they're very heart focused, they're very much caring for the poor and really a big community person, don't judge them off of being poor, Power One. Otherwise, you'll be doing yourself a great disservice and missing out on a wonderful relationship here. Don't judge this person. And another thing that I got from the judgment card is that if this sounds like an ex of yours, Power One, if this sounds like an ex of yours, like the whole their traits and everything like that, if you guys didn't make it this far, but they're coming back and they really want to talk and try to work things out with you, Power One, you should let them. Because the judgment card says that reconciliation was completely and totally possible. But, one or both of the parties was just not trying to hear it at the time. So if this is someone that's resurfacing, or if this does sound like someone from your past, and if they ever come back around, give them a second chance, because it'll work out really, really well, Power One. So that's your reading. If this reading resonated, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you're not. If you guys want to support my channel, the links to do so are in the description box. You can donate decks, book a reading, or donate money. Thank you so much, Power One, and be blessed. If you chose the Scythe, Pile 2, then this reading is for you. Before we get into your reading, Pile 2, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel in this way. If this reading resonates with you guys, please leave a like or a comment and subscribe to my channel if you're not. The links to support my channel are always in the description box. You can book a reading, donate decks, or even just donate money if that's your twist. So now that the thank yous and that stuff is out of the way, let's get into your cards, Pile 2. All right, here we go. Let's move this over. Yes, everything is in frame. Okay, Pile 2. Now, Pile 2, you guys was my favorite pile to read for, because I feel like Pile 2, this whole connection is going to be like something out of a TV show romance, or like a TV show drama. Excuse me. That might not sound appealing to you, but outside looking in, this is actually very entertaining. I found myself yelling at the cards like, "Oh my God! Like, why can't you guys just get it together? Like, you guys are obviously so good for each other." But we'll get into why I said this. So, Pile 1, your energy is being categorized by the femme fatale. This highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. But the biggest thing here is that you are someone that's very beautiful, very outgoing, and very fun-loving is what I'm getting here. You know how to seduce. You know how to how to work your looks, how to come out here and slay in the look department, how to attract the people that you want to attract, and you typically get what you want when it comes out of dating or finding whoever it is that you want, Pal 2. Your energy is that of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius women can very much fall into the energy of the femme fatale. They could be very beautiful, very fun, very outgoing, attractive, and seductive. Not like the Scorpio woman who can be more mysterious and alluring, but you're like the fun, pretty girl. Pile 2, you're the fun, pretty girl. The one that the girl next door. I'm hearing like the one that everyone really looks at, the one that people really want, the one that, when she walked by, people look. That's your energy, Pile 2, and that's what I got here. Now, we took a look at your Venus energy, and we seen that your Venus was in the ninth house. And the ninth house also ruled is the house of Sagittarius. So what this tells me is, in addition to looking really pretty, Pile 2, you also are very well traveled. You could be someone who likes to go on vacations, who like to go see different places, who probably definitely has a passport. Pile 2, you probably definitely have a passport. But with Venus in the ninth house, I also get the strong sense that, you guys also probably have a college degree. Like, you can be very beautiful, but you can also have like a pretty decent, you holding down a pretty decent job. You guys can definitely work as hard as you play, even though you probably don't like working hard. You probably rather just go to work, do the bare minimum, collect your paycheck, and enjoy your life. Is definitely what I'm getting here out of your energy, Pile 2. But either way, you got a degree. You have a good enough base for you to live your life the way that you want to, and Venus definitely supported you in that area. With Venus in the ninth house as well, with your Venus energy being in the ninth house, I definitely get the strong sense that you guys definitely, like I said, love to travel. That's a really big thing for you, and I really feel like you'll fall in love with someone that's overseas, someone that's like foreign, definitely someone that's foreign. And that's something that I'm picking up here just right now. You're probably gonna fall in love with someone outside of your native country. So the person that you're crushing on, or like the next person of interest, or even someone that you could possibly be in a relationship with right now, Pile 2, is being described as the hedonist, which is inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life and celebrates the beauty in yourself. The thing that I really like about your Pile, about you and this person, Pile 2, is that you guys are literally one and the same. Like, you guys are just like each other in different bodies. And I thought it was like really, really beautiful. But the thing is about Pile 2 is that they're actually much more grounded with their energies. You're more of a free spirit and a wildfire, a great big energy. But this person here, the person that you're interested in, they're much more grounded with it. They bring a little bit of wisdom to it. Like, this is someone, like, when they do go out, they make sure that, they have at least a designated driver, but they still going to go out and have a good time. They probably drink responsibly from time to time. Like, if they don't have a D-Day, they'll drink responsibly and make sure that they're able to get themselves home. They enjoy the good life. They enjoy their friends. I mean, yeah, because they also have their Venus in Aquarius, which is the 11th house. The 11th house. They enjoy their friends. They enjoy having a great time with their buddies, with their girls, and they make sure they go out and have a fun, but also safe time. This person could also be someone that's actually very wise and very intelligent as well, because Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. Because, like I said, you guys mirror each other's energies very, very well. Jupiter is the overseer of Sagittarius. So this person could just have like the more heightened energy, have a more heightened energy than you. Like, I really feel like this person is probably could be a little bit more on a mature side than you are. Yeah, and there's something there about that, Pal, too. The person that you're interested in could definitely be a little bit more mature than you are. They could be older. Yeah, they could definitely be older than you, or they can just be a little bit. I really just keep being drawn to say mature, a little bit more grounded, a little bit more practical than you are, because you just want to go out and explore the world, really young fireball energy. But they have fun, they know how to enjoy themselves, but they're definitely much more grounded. So we're going to get into the energy of you guys' love life. These Love Island oracles talk to me about how you guys are when it comes to love and a relationship, and I really feel like Pal too that these cards are kind of talking to each other, like there's something here. So Pile 2, you have the snake, which is competition, an enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. And when I got from the snake card, Pile 2, and the snake card is definitely in line with the femme fatale, you could definitely be someone who, like I said, get what you want. You probably also attract people who are usually in a relationship, Pile 2. You can definitely always find yourself being the other woman in a situation. I don't know if that's something that you don't like or whatever, but it definitely could be a recurring theme in your life. You know, you attracting, people who are married and don't tell you, people who have a girlfriend and don't tell you, just that kind of thing. But the thing is though, like your heart is always open for it. You're always open to allow new people in and have those experiences with these people. And then you tend to just find out that, they're married or they're not really single, they're not really available, yada, yada, yada. But one of the things that I'm also getting here is that you might need to open your heart to whoever this person is over here, Pile 2. And we'll get into why I'm saying that when we get to the tarot cards and everything like that. But there's a need here to open your heart, to realize that this other person here might really be what's best for you. I really feel like this other person has tried to ground you before, been really, yeah, this person's really just tried to ground you before, really tried to make offers of love and gestures, and you just wasn't having it. You wasn't ready for it yet, Pile 2. And this is information that I didn't get while I was like pulling cards. Now that I'm channeling, I can see it a little bit clearer. This person was probably trying to offer to you and you just wasn't with it. So this is what we got here. For the other person, we have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning and unsure of the future. And here we have the clock. Needs time, take time, end time cycles, time to heal, and progress. I really feel like you probably broke this person's heart, Pile 2. Like, I really feel like this is one of the piles where this could be someone that you've either dated before, or this could be someone that's trying to come back, that could come back around. I doubt they will, especially since with the clock is here. I doubt they'll come back around. But if this is about someone that you're just kind of like dating on again, off again, they probably have deeper feelings for you than you realize, but you're too much of a firecracker, too much of a fireball, too much of a free spirit to want to be tied down right now, Pile 2. It's just not in your cards for you. It's not something that you want, at least in this current stage of your life. You're not really with it. And that's why there's the thing here with the heart with the key. You need to open your heart to this person because they could be very good for you. But like I said, you're not trying to have it, Pile 2. You're not with it. So here we have what your relationship is predicated on, and we have balance and unity, which is so beautiful. Because the balance and unity card speaks of a masculine figure, a masculine man, presenting a woman with a gift. Like I said, I really feel like this person is more of a masculine, more grounded, more practical than you are. And this person really wants to give you a gift, or like come in and like really give you a gift of their love. Something that's really going to nurture you and provide for you in a way that you probably desperately need, but don't really know that you need and probably don't even want right now, Pile 2. If this is someone from the past, this is someone that really did have good intentions for you, really had good intentions towards you, and you guys just ended up clashing and fighting, and it just didn't go anywhere. But this person really had good intentions for you, Pile 2, and you probably pushed them away because of ego. And that's something that's really big here with both of you, in this reading as well, is ego battles. The balance and unity, like I said, this lets me know like this person could have brought something to your life that was like can bring something or could have brought something. Because again, this could just be someone that you're just interested in right now. Like I said, the energy is very open here. I don't know if this is a past relationship or if this is someone that you're currently dating right now. So if you are currently dating or interested in a person that's kind of like you or that carries this energy, Pile 2, pay attention to this reading because this is important. This is an important reading for you, pile 2, so really pay attention. This person, it really wants to bring something into your life. They want to gift themselves to you. They want to bring a sense of balance and unity into your life for a sense of stability and a happy relationship. This person likes you. They think about you. They don't like being away from you too often. But they know they know that you need time. And like I said, you probably hurt this person already or kind of low-key rejected them already. They probably tried to sneak in a little bit of an offer and you kind of just shot it down or whatever. Maybe you even friend zoned this person, I'm not sure. But they need time to heal. But they really do have really great intentions for you. So one of the things here with this tarot card, the first tarot card talks about what is the first tarot card? Let me go back to my notes. It's about what attracts you two together. Yeah, what attracts you two together, and then you have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands talks about conflicts and arguments, and but there's a mutual respect here. Like even though you guys fight and argue, deep down inside, like you know it, and this person knows that you guys are like pretty good for each other. Like you guys have a lot of commonalities. Like you guys have at least enough to build like somewhat of a relationship. You have mutual grounds, and the thing that I got here is like there's mutual respect there if you both are willing to see it. Get ego out of the way and find love. Yeah, find love. You both are alike. Yeah, that's what I wrote. If you get out your ego and like really get down to the energy of love, you'll really find out like these conflicts and arguments that you guys are having are very fucking petty. There's no need to have them. It's just like competition. Like maybe someone just wants to just argue just because they don't want to get down, they don't want to be vulnerable here. With the Seven of Swords, someone here doesn't want to be vulnerable. And I feel like it might be you, pal, too. I feel like you just don't want to be vulnerable. You don't want to let this person into your life because you could be scared that they're trying to like break your heart, because you've done it to so many people with your femme fatale energy that you think that this person is going to do the same to you. You're afraid of karma coming back and biting you in the butt, like of letting someone in who's just like you, because you feel like this person's going to do you like you do other people. But what you're failing to realize is that this other person is much more mature than you, pal, too. This person isn't here to do that to you. They actually are here to like really try to like get to know you and to deepen the connection. The Seven of Swords here is to talk about what you guys can do to come into a greater union. So the Seven of Swords talks about like stop the games. This is what I channeled from it. Stop the games. Like ego and pride are too strong. Lots of masking of true feelings stemming from weakness in character. Be yourself and be open. And like I said, this is why I was yelling at this. Like, you guys are so good for each other. This is someone who's literally mirroring your energy. Real twin flame soulmate energy. And you're gonna miss out on it due to ego, due to playing games, due to trying to be being emotionally manipulative. Just being a little bit manipulative, that femme fatale energy. Like, it can be a very empowering thing, but it can also be a very destructive thing as well, especially to masculine energy. Really learning to like become a little bit more vulnerable, to settle down, get your pride and your ego out of the way. Unless you're just way too young and you're not ready to settle down, then of course the scythe will make a lot of sense here. And why you picked it is that it might just be time to let this person go, to separate from them. Stop playing games with their heart and set them free, pal, too. Because this person really likes you. And with the Ten of Cups here as the outcome, you guys can have a very happy and fulfilling relationship together. But, there's games, there's ego, there's manipulation here, there's petty arguments. And I really feel like it's just stemming from either one or both of you. Not willing to be vulnerable, not willing to let your guard down. Both of you just want to still, maybe one or both of you just want to keep living your lifestyle and not ready to settle down. But pile two, I told you this reading is important because if this is someone that you're interested in, someone that you have your eye on, this is a soulmate that you have your eye on right now. This is the person that you're interested in is your soulmate, because they're mirroring you in so many different ways. They miss you, they love you, but you have the snake energy here. Remember, Pal, too, you are the snake in this situation. It's you. You're the problem. I hate to say it, but you're the problem, Pal, too. You're the problem. You need to open your heart up and allow this other person in so they can love on you and bring balance into your life so you guys can come together and have your union. But it's all up to you, Pal, too. The ball is in your court. Whether you want to continue to play with this person's heart or whether you just want to be mature enough and say that I'm not ready for a relationship, and let this person go, separate, and just have them miss about you, have them miss you, have them yearn for you, but they'll get over it in time. They'll heal in time, but just let them go, Pal, too. Don't play games like that because that's going to come back for bad karma for you, Pal, too. And you don't want that. You don't want that. So that's your reading, Pal, too. Thank you for your time, your energy. Oh, shucks. No, I'm not done yet. I'm sorry. Don't click off just yet, Pal, too. Don't click off yet. Don't click off. Don't click off. I forgot to read you the Ten of Cups because the Ten of Cups is the outcome of your union. And it says, this is what I got for it. You guys are made for each other. Soulmates, possibly twin flames, but let down the, wait, what does it say? Why can't I read my own handwriting? Let down the prospect of this scares either one party or both. Yeah, well, but deep down, the prospect of this relationship scares either one party or both of you guys. Like I said, someone here is not ready to commit. I forgot that I wrote that in my notes, but I'm glad I decided to look over it. Someone is afraid of the union. Someone is afraid of being happy, of having a happy and loving relationship. And I feel like it's you, Pal, too. So that's your reading. If this resonated, please leave a like or a comment. Thank you for your time and your energy, Pal, too, and please be blessed. If you chose the lilies, pile 3, then this reading is for you. Before we get into the cards, I just want to say thank you, pile 3, for watching this reading and for supporting my channel in this way. Please leave a like or a comment if this reading resonates. I do like reading comments. I do answer most of them, and I appreciate the love and the support. If you guys want to support my channel in other ways, you can donate decks, book a reading, or even just donate money if that's something that you want to do. So with the thank yous and that stuff out of the way, let's get into your cards, pile 3. Now, pile 3, I get the feeling like you guys are my sensitive pals. My sensitive pal. You guys could be very soft-spoken, very gentle, very kind people. Let me make sure that everything is in frame. Let's move this over here, just like that. This over. And good, everything's in frame. Yeah, I feel like you are my very kind and gentle people, pile 3. For you guys, for your energy, your character, we have the beggar. The beggar is confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. And what this tells me is that, pile 3, you guys have really struggled a lot in your life. You guys had to really learn how to fend for yourself, how to secure and protect your energy, because you guys could be very strongly empathic. But I also get the feeling that you guys also struggled maybe with codependency in the past, with negotiating your power for the love, the protection, and care of other people. And that was something that you had to work really, really hard at to like really establish and to break, to find love within yourself and to know that you are completed in and of yourself. There's a strong sense here of like really trying to like bolster your self-esteem and your self-worth. Pile 3. The energy that you bring into that you carry is that of Pisces. Very soft-spoken, very gentle, very kind, very spiritual as well. Pile 3. You guys could like have like a somewhat of a decent spiritual practice. You guys could be very spiritually minded, very healthy, believe in karma and things of that nature. I don't get like deep dive into spirituality just yet, but you guys are just connected to spirit on a very intrinsic and natural level, just by being who you are. And I can really see that with the beggar energy as well. Just someone that had to learn to find the power inside themselves. For this card here, we have your Venus energy, and your Venus energy is in Virgo. Now, with Venus in Virgo, this is someone who's very serious when it comes to love. Like I said, I get the feeling that you have to learn how to defend yourselves from people who just try to leech off your energy and control you. And with Venus in Virgo, this is all about getting serious and like really cutting out the people that you need to cut out and really making sure that you guys like keep whatever is healthy, whatever supports you, and whatever nurtures you in the right way possible. Like there is nothing, you guys have learned to like really stand up for yourself, to defend your energy, and to not take anything less than what you want. Now, I do feel like there's a little bit of an exception with this pile. I really feel like this pile is like really going to have someone from their past show up, like in the energy here. Or this could be someone that you're interested in, or this could be just traits that the other person embody. But for the person that's like, that you could be in a relationship with right now in pile 3, or just someone that you probably have an interest in, we had father in reverse. And the shadow aspect is dictatorial control and abuse of authority. Now, what I'm getting here is that this person could be, the person that you're interested in, they can be a very controlling individual. Very controlling, very exacting, and have like very high standards. And if their standards aren't really met, they really try to bully the person or like really mold the person and condition the person to act the way that they want them to. I really get the sense that this is someone that's just like that has very high standards, very hard pressed, and very, very used to getting what they want. They could have father issues or could just have like an unhealthy balance of masculine energy where, it's like that toxic masculinity aspect to them. Um, it's very strong here. The energy they carry is that of Virgo. So this lets me know that they're very orderly, very focused, and Virgos can be very controlling in their more darker aspect because they need everything to be perfect. They need to have perfect control over their environment. It's more of a megalomaniacal energy here of someone who just wants control over everything. And this is this is also exasperated because their Venus energy is in Scorpio. Venus in Scorpio is very intense. Venus in Scorpio is very intense. It could be someone that just loves to like get down to the depths of someone. Like this could be someone that's like really just that controls through the use of sex. Someone that's like, could be very sexually demanding, could also have like some kinks. Could have very controlled BDSM kinks or something like that. But there's also someone who really just wants to get to know someone on a deep and personal level. This person craves intimacy, but they only crave intimacy with the people that can meet their exacting standards. I also feel the energy of a codependency here, like the narcissist empath paradigm. I don't want to call this person a narcissist because the chances are they could be just as broken and just as hurt as you once were. But, this is energy here that this person kind of needs healing in their life. I feel it strongly. This person needs healing that you're attracted to, that you're probably in a relationship with, or, this could be just someone that you have a crush on and you don't even know this about them. So good thing you're here, pile 3, because you're getting a 411 on this person that you could be crushing on. So the way that you guys are in a relationship, or at least like your energy towards this person is, and like I said, this is why I said I feel like you guys are, the energy of an ex is showing up for this pile in particular, because we have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances, go and transform your life, and not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, and still angry. Like I said, I really feel like this is like someone that you probably dealt with in the past, pile three. And if this is someone that you dealt with in the past, I feel like Spirit is giving you guys your kudos, letting you know that you guys did well for leaving this person and establishing your boundaries against them. It's a good thing that you didn't let this person in and didn't let this person stay, because this person needs healing. And this was going to be a very toxic paradigm, a very, very toxic paradigm. So it's a good thing that you are setting up your boundaries, not giving this person another chance, and you're growing and you're transforming your life away from this person. And it's very sad here, because this is supposed to be about relationship compatibility. And well, I guess this falls in line with relationship compatibility as well. Just letting you guys know that this relationship was just not compatible. Like, even if you are thinking about trying to go back and make it work, there is a way to make it work, but the other person has to be willing to heal. And you have to come fully healed and mature here, especially with the energy of the lilies that you picked. You have to come here fully healed, matured, and much more powerful than you ever were in order to make this relationship work. If you truly love this person and you see them as just someone broken, someone who needs love and needs fixing, it's very possible for you to do that. But it's going to need a lot of time, a lot of patience, and you have to really be a saint. Pile three, you have to be a saint. So the way that this person is in love is not enough and consent, which lets me know this person is really stuck on a loop. This is frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. This person has outdated thinking, conditioning, and replaying the events over in their head. This is someone that could be very obsessive, someone that's like I said, there's just not enough, very exacting. They cannot really, they feel like they're not enough. They lack the confidence that they need to change. They have fear and ego issues and jealousy, and this is why they're so controlling and abuse their authority, because they're weak. They're a weak individual. They lack the confidence. They have fear, ego, and it could be very insanely jealous as well. And this is all because of conditioning that they had ever since they were a child. Like I said, I feel issues around their father, around having poor male role models in their life, and not really feeling like they can measure up to those role models in their life. Or they're probably just measuring up exactly to those role models that were abusive and not really, you know, not really good to the people that they were supposed to be in love with. This person could really just took those down really deeply and really been conditioned to believe that's how you act in a relationship. So here we have what you guys' relationship is predicated on, and we have Love Secret. Now, Love Secret to me is not a good card to see, even though this is the number 22, which indicates a good and stable union in terms of numerology. It's also a master number. But in this deck, 22, this number, this card speaks of trying to find the love inside yourself and really know that you are love. Like, this card speaks to me of just great trauma, like of great trauma. Because these women are looking down into a fountain and staring at their reflection, and their intuition is talking to them through, and they have doves over here, which is like of peace, of healing. Like, this is a very healing card, and to me, it's like the healing of yourself and the healing of deep emotional and trauma wounds. I really feel like if this is someone that you're interested in, you're really going to have to make sure that you are healed from your trauma, like I said, that you are very mature, and that you're willing to go into this with unconditional love and patience for this person, pile three. Especially if your heart cries for them. But with these Love Island cards, I don't think so. So here, this is what attracts you to each other, and we have the Star. So I'm gonna read you some of my notes. I said you guys are attracted to the depths of each other. Like, you know, this person could be very deep. You could very much enjoy an emotional challenge. Because one thing I know about Pisces is they can be Mr. and Mrs. Fix-It when they see a wounded soul or a wounded individual. You like the fact that this person was broken and you thought that you can help, and they like the fact that you were gullible enough to try it. You know? The depths of each other was alluring. In each other, you both sought healing from past hurts and slight codependency. That's what I channeled from the star card and what brought you guys together. Now, the next card is what can you guys do to move into union or to become closer or have a closer union? And we got the Ace of Wands in reverse. So the Ace of Wands in reverse says the loss of passion. Like, means that like this relationship is pretty much dead. Like there's nothing else that you guys can do to really move closer. But if you really did want to try it, only thing you have to do is be more confident in yourself and allow things to happen naturally. Like I said, you need to be a saint, Pile 3. You need to go in there with self-confidence, self-assurity, model to this person what it's like to be a confident individual, to not really sabotage yourself, to not really have like so much fear and ego and jealousy issues. You need to be the model of what a healthy person looks like for this person, Pile 3. Because if not, then you will quickly lose passion for this person and you'll just be stuck in a relationship that's going nowhere. And finally, for the outcome is the Knight of Cups. And this card tells me like this is truly up to you, Pile 3. If this is someone that you're interested in, you've been warned about this person, you know, this is something that you needed to know. If you're asking about relationship compatibility with a person, you've been warned. This is what you need to know. And if this is someone that you're in a relationship with, you've been warned. It's not going to get better. You are going to have to really have the patience of a saint here if you really want this relationship to get better. But if this is someone that you truly love, that you truly want to stay with, then follow your heart. Your spirit guides is pretty much just like throwing their hands up and they're like, go ahead, it's up to you. I really feel like you are kind of over with this person. You're not really trying to give them a second chance and you're trying to move on. But if that part of the reading didn't resonate with you guys, if you're just not really willing to see that, then follow your heart and do what you think is right. And your spirit guides are going to do what you got to do. Just make sure that, you're talking to this person with openness and honesty and really communicate yourself and communicate your feelings and communicate your maturity to this person, Pile 3. Because that's the only way this person's going to learn and grow, is if you be their parent and model to them healthy human behavior. So that's your reading, Pile 3. Hopefully it resonated. Leave a like and a comment if it did. Thank you for your time and your energy, Pile 3, and please be blessed. If you chose Pile 4, the man card, then this reading is for you. Before we get into your reading, I just want to thank you, Pile 4, for your time, your energy, and your support. If you guys want to support my channel, then leave a like or a comment on this video. Share it if you guys want to, and subscribe to my channel if you're not. If you guys want to support my channel any further, the links to do so are in the description box. You guys can book a reading, donate a deck, or even donate money if that's your twist. Anything that you guys want to do to help and support my channel is greatly appreciated. I really mean that. So now that that's out of the way, let's get into your cards, Pile 4. So Pile 4, this one, this one hit me. This one hit my heart pretty closely. So let's get into it, Pile 4. Let me make sure everything is in frame. You can move these over, move those over like that. Here we go. Now I think I have everything in frame. So Pile 4, you guys are my spiritual warriors, my super spiritual pal. Because I say that because you guys have the child divine. Um, and I'll give a lot of background information for this pile as well, since this is the last pile that I did. The Alchemist was also trying to come out for this card. So we had Child Divine and Alchemist together, which is literally my signature, my energy signature from this deck. But I was only allowed to take one, and I grabbed Child Divine. So the Child Divine states innocence, purity, and redemption, and suggests a special connection with the divine. You guys are God's little babies, some of his favorites. You guys could have a very strong connection to your spirit guides, to source, to the universe. You guys can be very intensely spiritual. Could also very well be male. You guys could also be male. Um, if you guys don't, if that doesn't resonate and you're not a male, don't worry about it. It was just the card that you guys picked, but I just felt it tied in that way. You guys can have a very special connection to the divine. The energy that you carry is that of Pluto. You guys can have a very active, very, very strong eighth house. You guys could have either Pluto as your chart ruler. But one of the biggest things with Pluto being here for the energy that you guys carry is that you guys are very deep and transformative people. You guys are always changing. You guys are never the same. Like every year, every month, you guys are someone new, someone different, and you always grow and transcend. Pluto is the card of rebirth, which lets me know like you're always changing into someone else. And that's due mostly in part to your connection to the divine. You're always someone that's undergoing a spiritual awakening, transcending in their power and growing and changing who they are as an individual. That's something that's very big for you, and that's something that's the energy that you carry. Your energy is also transformative for the people that you come across. You have a very strong and palpable energy power too. You can show people, you mirror people's dark side to them. You show them where their flaws are and how they can improve and become better. And that's a very challenging energy to have to carry. Power 4. It's a very challenging energy to carry because Pluto is, the planet that's really tossed to the side. Hades was the middle. I think Hades was the eldest child, but he was treated like the middle child by Poseidon and Zeus. Even though he was the older brother, he was, drew the short end of the straw and was told to like really just watch over the underworld. One thing about Hades is that he's actually the most rational and sensible out of Poseidon and Zeus. He is the least toxic, he gets into the least amount of trouble, and he does his duty. So there's also a sense of maturity about your energy, Power 4. A very mature energy. Even though you have Child Divine, it's just mostly, because you're innocent and you're pure and, and redemption. That's right. And redemption. And one of the things about the Pluto is like the energy of redemption. The reason how you're being redeemed is by going through different spiritual stages. So it works together pretty well here. This card represents your Venus energy, and your Venus energy is represented by the 10th house, by the card of authority. Like I said, you have a very strong connection to the divine, and with that connection comes authority. With your Venus being in the 10th house, you could be someone who has a public platform, especially with Venus in the 10th house. With Venus in the 10th house, it allows you to become a charismatic and attractive leader. Someone, whether you have a platform like a YouTube channel, TikTok, Instagram, blog, or even if you just work in a corporation or a job, you stand out. People see you, people respect you as a leader, as an individual, and as someone who cares for them. Because one thing about Venus in the 10th house, it makes for a very caring manager. This is the manager who understands when you need time off, who offers sick leave, who might even slide you a little bit more extra sick leave or pregnancy leave. It's the manager, the leader, the CEO, the YouTuber, the blogger with a heart of gold. Someone who has a good connection with their following, a charismatic leader, and someone who very genuinely cares. So Power 4, that's your energy. Now let's get into the energy of the person that you're interested in, Power 4. The person that you're interested in, probably even dating right now, or if none of those apply, the next person that's going to capture your eye and your interest. And this person's energy is represented by the healer. The passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, and the ability to help transform the pain into healing. Powerful, since you guys are also very spiritual, of course, the person that you'll be interested in is very spiritual as well. This person could be a light worker, a earth witch, or earth mage, or someone that really works with like a Reiki master. Like it could be someone that's really into energy healing. Physical healing could also be a doctor, a therapist, a psychologist, someone that's just like really interested in helping other people. The thing about this person is that they carry the energy of Mars. Whether this is a man or a woman, power four, this person has very masculine energy about them. They have a drive to succeed, a drive to carry out their mission and their purpose, I'm hearing. They're here to do their thing, and to do their thing, they will. This is also really telling me like this person could in fact be a man. This is could very well be a man or masculine energy that you're interested in, power for. A light worker, that's a male. A healer, doctor, psychologist, therapist, Reiki master, that's a male. And that's really ambitious. And that's really ambitious. That's one thing I'm getting here. Really ambitious, a go-getter. Someone who's all about hitting their goals and reaching the pinnacles that they plan to reach. This person's Venus energy is in the 12th house. And this lets me know like this person with their love, with their energy, they're very secretive. Like most people don't know what this person is into, what they like. This person keeps their love life very secret, very intimate. The person that you like power for, or that the person that you're in a relationship with power for, is very private about you guys' relationship. And it's not because they're ashamed, but it's just because that's just how they are. They keep everything private. They don't want everyone in their business with who they're dating and what their love life looks like. One thing about having Venus in the 12th house as well is it is also, the Venus in 12th house is actually a very fortuitous position to have Venus. Venus in 12th house gives you a very strong spiritual connection. This person could be just as connected to the divine as you are, powerful. This person could also have a very different bond to the divine than you do. Your connection is very special, powerful, but that doesn't take away the power of like this other person that you're interested in. This other person has a very different connection to the divine. It is also very strong, very powerful, and they can also be very powerful psychics in their own right, powerful. So it makes sense that you'll be attracted to someone just as powerful as you are. And in fact, even in your tarot cards and all the cards here, you guys could be very much twin flames, could be soulmates. And even at the bottom of the Love Island Oracle, since I did your piles last, you guys had soulmates, soul connection, a partnership, and a soul contract. You guys marry each other in any way and marry each other in the most divine way, powerful on the level of your spirit. You guys are twin flames or spiritual counterparts. So here's like the energy of you guys in terms of a relationship. You have the girl with the snake pile for. This says this is the empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, and enable boundaries. Powerful, you could have a really bad habit of like really dating like narcissists, and that could just be the fact that your energy is very divine. Narcissists like really gravitate towards empaths and healers, and you probably need to establish firm boundaries against those kind of energies, because I get the sense here like you really I heard when I was channeling these cards that you really love picking up snakes, like you really love playing with the snakes. One thing about you is that you probably have an affinity for people that are emotionally unavailable to you, people that, kind of make you have to chase after them a little bit, or just people who don't really give you what you want. You could be very easily charmed, powerful, because you really believe in the heart of other people. You really believe in them. You really want to see the best in other people. And that could really make you easily charmed and a little bit naive. Because you're also unconditionally loving, You love to give and receive affection, and you really want to fall in love, Power 4. I get the feeling like love is something that's very important to you, having a partner or a wife or a husband. Um, you really want to be in love, you really want to have a family, and that's something that you really, really want in your life, Power 4. So it makes you an easy target for people who just want to emotionally manipulate you and for people who want to use that against you, um, aka narcissist. That can be very much your energy. One of the other things that I'm getting here, Power 4, is like if you are really just falling for this person, or if there's someone that you that you have a crush on, what you should do, Power 4, is like really put up boundaries. And I'm gonna get into, I'm gonna tell you why. Because even though right here we have the ideal romance for this connection, at the bottom of the deck we had unrequited desire. Even though you and this person could be soulmates, you and this person could be twin flames, have a healthy respect for each other, and just be one and the same, it's not meant to be. One or the other is just completely not interested. So I'm just getting a feeling like, don't really waste your time here. Really build up your boundaries. Don't really fall too hard. Don't get too involved. Don't allow yourself to be charmed into thinking that things are more deeper than what it is, Power 4. Keep up a strong boundary around your heart. This person here has the butterfly, the person that you're either interested in. One other thing that I'm hearing, Power 4, is even if you think that it's not meant to be, one of the things is like this person could also just really not know that you like them. But with the unrequited desire, I do have to say that the other person could just not know. That could just be something there. The person don't know. You haven't really expressed it. You haven't really said anything. You've been keeping it kind of a secret. This is more like a secret crush, Power 4. That's one other thing that I got from the unrequited desire. So take that how it resonates. Maybe you just haven't told the other person yet. Because for the other person, we do have the butterfly, which is relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth, and the I like you. So it could be that this person really do like you. Do you know that they having fun flirting and they want to date, but you just haven't really said anything yet because you feel like it's going to be unrequited. You feel like nothing is going to come of it. And it could also be vice versa. Like the other person didn't say anything to you because they feel like it's going to be unrequited, that that you're that you're going to reject them. Either way, there's something here about one side being left out, and like love not being reciprocated between, even though there's such a strong and somewhat palpable connection here, a strong spiritual connection here. You guys could just be meant to be just great friends, if not lovers. So what draws you two together, what your relationship and your attraction is predicated on, is ideal romance. The ideal romance card talks about the dating phase being completely perfect. Like this is the person that's your ideal. A strong, a spiritually connected healer who's ambitious, who wants to heal and has just as strong as a connection to the divine as you do, Power 4. That's very attractive to you. That's very sexy, and that's something that you're probably really looking for. So this person that you're really crushing on and could really want could be very ideal for you. So that's one thing there. And it could also be what the other person is wanting as well. But, and it could be with you because, like I said, we do have the I like you card here. And it could also be with you, Power 4. But you'll never know until, you muster up the courage and speak and verbalize this. To verbalize to the person that you're interested in, or to the person that you're dating. Well, if you guys are dating, then yeah, it's awesome. Then you can get rid of the unrequited desire at the bottom and not read into it, and just know that this is an ideal romance. So for you guys, the first tarot card here is about what attracts you two together. This is what your attraction is predicated on, but this is more specifically what it is that brings you two together. And for the Two of Cups, this is what I channeled. Soulmates, a strong connection spiritually and emotionally, mutual respect here, and a possibility to have happiness and balance. So yeah, you guys, if this is someone that you know is attracted to you too, that likes you too, they feel the same thing that you feel, pal, too. But with that unrequited desire, like someone isn't verbalizing how they feel here. And it's not being real, this powerful connection is just not being realized. Someone has a crush on you, or you have a crush on someone, and no one is speaking about it, no one is saying anything. There could be some interplay here, like you guys could be in communication. But if you literally have no one in your life power forward, then this is in the future. But yeah, there's going to be a mutual respect here, a mutual admiration, and could also be a mutual attraction, like, you know, or just flirting. So what we have here for you guys is how can these two come into union? And we have the lovers. The lovers is what I have here is for and oh, harmony and trust. Like it's abound. It's there. You guys will have a harmonious and trusting relationship if you guys do decide to move into a union with each other. If you guys are already in a relationship, just know this relationship is going to grow even stronger. There will be a natural coming together due to mutual respect and admiration. And I also put it in my notes that the Two of Cups came up under the lovers. So for the second deck, it was the lovers and the Two of Cups as well. So mirroring energy here again. And I pulled it from a separate deck. So like I said, you guys have a very strong and very intense spiritual connection here. Like spirit strongly supports you guys' union, but there's something here that's unrequited. Either someone isn't speaking, or there's just like there's just something here that's not really being spoken about. Maybe you have too many, maybe you have boundaries up powerful against this person because maybe you feel like it'd be taboo or something, but who knows? But either way, spirit is in heavy favor of this. But here, for the outlook of the union, we have the Five of Wands, which tells me that, the outlook of this union isn't very favorable. Like, even though everything is like right about this, it probably won't manifest, or it'll have a hard time manifesting. So with the Five of Wands, I got a negative outlook, differences that may be irreconcilable, could both end up in secret competition with each other despite respect. And if single, love life is just too chaotic, explore other options at this time. So yeah, if you are single, then your love life could be a little chaotic right now, and you probably aren't really ready for this person or ready for this connection, or either the other person's love life is like in shambles right now, but you wouldn't know it because they don't share that information with anyone. They don't really talk about it, and it's just not there. One other thing about this person is that they're more softer and more sensitive than they appear. They can have very strong, very masculine, very much put together like look about them, but deep down inside they can be very soft, very sensitive, very empathic, very spiritually connected, especially since they're a healer. And there's something here about the energy of just like conflict here. I'm hearing no wands crossing. They don't like wands crossing or something like that. Different differences of opinion about how healing work is supposed to be done. There's just something here with competition and masculine energy, especially since we do have Pluto and Mars here, both masculine energies being represented here, and not really much of feminine energy around here. Like this could definitely be just the irreconcilable difference could be that, you're two guys or two girls, and one doesn't really play that. One's not really like with it, while the other one is. But either way, that's the energy that I'm picking up here. There is an unrequited love. But if that doesn't resonate, if that's not your narrative, then what you need to do, Power Forward, is either you need to be brave enough to like really talk to this person if you know who they are, if you're dating this person, if you're dating this person, what you really need to do is stop being in competition with them. Stop fighting with them. Because, you guys are here to do the same work and the same mission. And you guys don't need to argue with each other back and forth about things that don't really matter. Just come together, do the work, and allow your relationship to blossom the way that it is. But if this is like, someone that you just have a crush on, and you feel like it just might be unrequited, then just keep moving on with your life. Like, this isn't really much of an option for you, Power 4. Because, at the end, even though everything is ideal, even though everything is like seemingly perfect, there's just something here that's just irreconcilable that you guys probably won't be able to get across. Or if you guys are going to be able to try to cross this, it's going to take a lot of mutual respect and a diffusing of the ego, and a lot of talking, a lot of conversation, and for things to like really progress naturally. Because this is a very strong and fortuitous divine union, but it could just be that you guys will make great friends with the unrequited love here. You guys can just be good co-workers, good friends, two healers, two light workers, two people with a strong connection to the divine, just doing a sacred mission together. If nothing comes of this, then that can be like the very least, the very bare minimum here. You guys just doing divine work together. So powerful. That's your reading. I hope it resonated with you guys. If this reading did resonate, please leave a like and a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Thank you for your time and your energy, Power 4, and please be blessed. Bye.